Hi Arnold fam, welcome back to this channel. As you guys noticed, we haven't really posted here in a long time. A lot of you guys saw that I posted on our community tab saying that pretty much we were done with filming videos and that we were no longer going to film anymore, that it was too much, and I was pretty much walking away from YouTube and social media essentially. And then like a couple of days later, I kind of regathered myself, so I made another post saying, just giving you guys a little glimpse of like what is happening with me and my well-being, I should say, and the reason why. I just don't know. I just figured like I have to make a video to see if like it will help me like get out of my funk. So I'm gonna give a trigger warning before I continue. If you have a problem with the talk of depression or feeling depressed or different things that happen when you feel depressed, then you could, like, if you want to still support us, you could put it on mute, go about your day, or you could just click off the video. You don't have to watch this video. If Lucas didn't talk really much in this video, I was going to do this video alone, but he kind of wanted to be in the video. Support? I don't know what we're doing with this. I never even thought I was going to make a video like this, if that makes sense, because I was not the type of person who experienced like depression, or I mean, I could get anxious here and there, but I'm not overall a person with anxiety or depression or anything. Like, I'm normally the kind of person who just goes with the flow, you know, everything has for a reason. We take one day at a time. So that's the kind of person I was. So I never really like thought that I was gonna make this kind of video. It's called Perinatal Depression. So pretty much the symptoms of perinatal depression are frequent crying, trouble sleeping, not because of frequent urination, frequent low energy, change in appetite, loss of enjoyment in one's pleasurable activities, increased anxiety, trouble feeling connected to your developing baby. So pretty much I didn't realize that I was pretty like in this depression. It kind of slowly just was creeping up on me. As you guys know, we kind of do a lot. I have a full-time job, take care of Lillian, 2 YouTube channels, and I don't really take care of myself in a way because all that stuff already takes up all my time. So we really stopped like taking care of our bodies when it comes to like working out, and making sure like our mental states are good, and making sure like we are good sometimes, you know, like sometimes we like go about our day and just like become like robots, I would say. I don't know, it's just like, you know, you always chalk up to like I'm just busy, you know, or you're just tired all the time, which I'm pregnant, I am, but like I guess it's like a different type of like fatigue where, and low energy, where you feel like you just never could just never catch up, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just always like low energy, and like, but I was chalking up to, honestly, like if I'm not sleeping, and we've been trying to sleep at like 10, 11, wake up at 7, but it was just never enough, and the weekends it was just never enough. And so I chalked it up to, look, we're just not getting sleep. I have definitely lost enjoyment in what I do, and everything I did, like nothing like made me happy, you know. Like someone could tell me like exciting news, and I just like, I cared so much, you know, but like I had to tell them like I'm really excited for you, but like I just wasn't showing, you know. I don't know how it ended up like to where like, I don't know, it's just like it's like you don't want to hear exciting news. You just stopped caring about exciting news, even like with us or like with friends and family. Like nothing really like made me happy, you know. Things made me happy, but like I was no longer like excited about anything. And then like even activities that like we normally do, like I mean I'll be excited here and there, but it's like overall like I really did lose an enjoyment in the things that I love. And oh my gosh, my eyes are burning. I should have put eyeliner on.
Oh no.
So I lost enjoyment, things that are pleasurable for me. And I guess I mean, even in, I don't know, we'll keep talking about that later. And sorry if it's all over the place. I'm really just trying to like talk. I'm trying to keep this like, I don't know, I'm just talking. Trouble sleeping. I mean, we just didn't sleep much anyway, so I didn't really think about that. Change in appetite. Definitely. I found myself a lot eating like half my lunch, or taking one bite of my lunch and then no longer like wanting it anymore. Skipping dinners, and just like overall, like I just lost the will and the desire to eat. I don't know what I thought about that. I just know why I didn't think that meant anything. I just was never hungry, you know, or like wanting to eat. So I know there's other things, other signs, as like irritable and like on edge, always frustrated over like the littlest things could happen, and I'm like frustrated by it. And yeah, overwhelmed, always overwhelmed, always anxious, always like worried about like I don't know, just always became anxious and worried and like sad, you know. And yeah, so that became like my mental state. And it's a trouble feeling connected to your developing baby. I don't know, I don't know, I guess I was in between about that. I mean, but even with Lillian, and this is what I chalked it up to, I guess I'm a pessimist in a little weird way, and I know like some of you guys are gonna call me about that. I'm a realist, I would say, where I try to protect myself and my emotions and my feelings when it comes to like a baby in your belly. And even with Lillian, I wouldn't let myself get to that point, just in case like something, this is really dark, just in case something happens, I would protect myself, if that makes sense. So I did feel connected, but I never let myself be 100% connected. But I believe even Lillian at this point, I was 100% connected. But I chalked it up to that. So all that really wasn't like it wasn't a thought to me like, oh, something's wrong, you know. So sorry Lucas is quiet, he legit. So what led me up to my extreme breaking point? It could be pregnancy, it could be not, and it could be the fact that we had no time. But, and you guys are probably like, you're nuts, you know. And I mean, I'm probably not going to dive too much into it. I just started feeling like I just wasn't loved by anybody. I feel like I wasn't loved by Lucas, and I don't know, I just felt like, and we fought about it, and he didn't know what I was talking about, but we talked about it. But I just felt like that, I don't know why, I mean, I don't know why I let it get to the extreme in my head and not just sit down and like fully talk to you about it, you know what I'm saying, instead of like just going from like 0 to 100,000. So that was one. And then like right when I felt that, like at my job, that person like she like belittles me a lot in front of like our crowd. And like anytime I do like a little thing, I felt like it's like blown out of proportion and like makes me feel like a really crappy person and a therapist. And if you guys didn't know, like before, you know, I'm a speech therapist, and the other place I used to work at is where I actually started working at, and I worked there for 4.5, almost 5 years. I was essentially like emotionally, mentally, and spiritually abused. Where my boss there, and then I'm never gonna forget it though, so I know, like I told like a couple of people, but like where she literally looked in my face and said, you might as well have been blonde because you're dumb. So I just felt like no one cared about me. I felt like nobody loved me. I just felt like I felt useless in the world, and like I just legit like felt like I was nothing, you know. And like and the fact that like Lily's allergies are flaring really bad, and so I felt like a terrible mom. So it all boiled down to like one time, you know, to where I'm like, okay, I'm a terrible wife, I'm a terrible speech therapist, and I'm a terrible mom. And you start thinking of like the fact that like we have really no one friends, and no one hangs out with us. So like you just like start thinking like there's something wrong with you, you know. And like my head got to a spot where I didn't think I was gonna cry. My head got to a spot where I felt like the world was better without me, you know. Oh my god, I'm legit like on the drive to work, it's a one-laner, and I just kept like thinking like if I just turned the car slightly left, like, you know, or like if I just, there's a lake, if I could just, you know. And it's like really bad. Like I had to literally like focus my mind on Lillian, and I had to tell myself like Lillian needs her mom. And, like, don't do anything crazy because she needs me, you know. And I'll pull over the car and I'll like try to regroup myself, or like, so I end up calling my mom. And anytime I get to that like mentality, like I'll call her and we'll pray together, and she would like really try, like just pray over me and like try to get me out of it, and like it works. And then something else happens to like throw my mind over the edge. Like at that point, like, you know, like things were like really like throwing me in a dark spot where I was like, I got to the point where like I was like repeatedly punching myself in the face and banging my head against the wall and like choking myself, and just, it wasn't good. Rebecca was there, and she would hold me and like get me out of it, like during those hard times. And but yeah, so it was really, and that's during the middle of that was when I made the first post. I didn't feel like I just felt like I needed to like end it all, you know. And I don't know, I felt like if I was going to do anything crazy or drastic, I didn't want the world to know, or you guys to know. So I felt if I just tell you guys that we're quitting, that would have been it, and like that's it, you know. Like, you know, like really dark. those like following days, me and Lucas talked a lot. And then you know, the whole coronavirus thing came about, and now instead of having work, I no longer had to be gone for 10 hours every day, 12 hours. And no, I pretty much put a pause on YouTube. So I went from, you know, having all this things to do to absolutely nothing. And I think even though like this whole thing is very devastating, and I'll talk more about how things are going with quarantining and that, but it just literally came at the most perfect time, I think, to where I no longer had to think about anything but my mental health, and we got to focus on us, and it was very healing. Am I 100% out? I don't think so. Am I better? Yes, I'm better, by a long shot. But I mean, I'm still working on it. I'm still working on finding my happiness. I don't know why. I'm just like not happy, but I'll find like my happiness again, you know? So this is a really sad video, but I really wanted you guys, because you guys are my family, and like you guys, the ones who like are part of us, are like so important to us. And that post I read every single one of you guys' encouraging words, and like I don't think you guys understand how grateful I am and how encouraging you guys were. And it just showed me like people, like there are people that do care, you know, and do like love me. And I don't know, like I'm really thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my husband. I really am. Like, you literally, like, you don't understand. You're very patient. And when I look back at how I was and how I was acting, like, towards you, and like it was very like frustrating, and like I'm sorry if I ever like hurt you, you know. I'm thankful that you're there for me. I'm thankful that you literally are my rock, you know. I'm thankful for my daughter. Like, she's like the best thing that's happened to me here on earth, you know. And I'm thankful for my son, you know. So, and of course I'm thankful for God, because obviously without him, like, I don't even think I would have made it out of that dark hole. I love you guys. I'm sorry. So I just wanted to give you guys an update and where I've been, because I know a lot of you guys are wondering. We're gonna definitely, like, you know, start back slowly, do what we love. I know later, when she's literally sleeping right now, we're gonna make homemade pizza. So I think it's gonna be nice, like, vlogging our days and, you know, getting back and being silly again, and because we're not normally sad, like, just sad, you know. So we get back silly again, and so I'm just gonna, like, we're just gonna do what we love and post what we love, and, you know, if you guys want to watch, you can, and if not, then you know, do your thing. But if it's anything to hurt somebody or stub toes or out of line, I'm sorry. But yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm done talking. Love you guys so much.